You know those games that you used to play and then end up trying to play 30 years later to find out how terrible that video game actually is? Super Mario World is actually not one of those games. I thought we would do something a little bit fun here and go over to Reddit and read some of the comments just so that we can kind of get this tornado effect of nostalgia. Because I don't know about you, man, but every single time I play this video game, it is just a never ending tornado of this memory, which creates this memory. Now, let me know down in the comment section below what game you have on your nostalgia trip and what one creates all of those memories for you. For me, let's go ahead and get the most obvious one in my mind out of the way right now. There is actually a level in Super Mario World where there's a bunch of coins. I will have this up on screen for everybody to see what I'm talking about. There's a bunch of coins in the flying world where Mario gets his first cape. My mom actually taught me how to fly inside of that world. Now, there's tons of different memories that I could go down a trip with, but I want to read other people's memories to see if it spikes any new ones in my mind. There's definitely one that, so I was born in 1989, and the coolest memory that I have from the Nintendo era is a family reunion that I had. I bought like 70, 80, 90 tickets to enter to win a Nintendo, an original Nintendo. And it had like I want to say 50 or 60 different games. And that was actually my entrance into entrepreneurship because I ended up holding a yard sale. Now, keep in mind, this was like 1997, probably. I was like 7 or 8 years old. I had a yard sale, and yeah, dude. So let's go ahead and go over some of these comments. But that's definitely one that really, really sticks out in my mind just because there's so many games that I got in that thing. It was just one of the coolest experiences that I had. So kind of nuts that this game holds up as well as it does today. I can spool this up anytime and play it. I have to agree. It's such a it's so first of all, the platforming is spot on. It feels incredible. There's like not any other platform that feels like it, but it also has this really, I don't want to say cute. It's really gonna I gotta Google this. What is another word for cute? That's gonna bug me if I can't think of it. You have no idea how bad that's gonna adorable. Oh, charming. Okay, so it's such a charming game. That's what I wanted to say. Like the way you like bounce on a turtle and you can pick up the little turtle shell and then like you get the cape and you can just spin around and destroy enemies and like just the way he spits the fireball out and how it bounces around and it's just such a cute game. Why am I already forgetting? It's a charming video game. So next up, Donkey Kong Country 2 was the peak of platformers in my opinion, but Super Mario World was more groundbreaking for the genre. Now Donkey Kong Country, so I want to say when I actually got my this is why I wanted to read the comments over on Reddit. So when I actually got my Super Nintendo, we had gotten Super Castlevania 4 and then Super Mario World actually came with the console. And then we also ended up getting Donkey Kong Country. And we literally played the games in order from Super Castlevania to Donkey Kong Country to Super Mario World. And to anybody, oh, you are such an OG if you remember this story. Does any of you remember Ames? Ames, AMES. We had those up in New Hampshire. That's actually where we went and grabbed the Super Nintendo. So, dude, my cheeks, I can't see. This is why I love the Super Nintendo, dude, because it's like I can't, my cheeks are hurting from my muscles. So, so let's continue to scroll down here. Donkey Kong Country 2. So, dude, I know it's like people like Donkey Kong Country 2 more, but for me, I have more nostalgia with the first Donkey Kong Country. So, like, that's the one that I like most. The cart level. Oh my god, dude. Frick that. And then another one that really brings back a lot of memories for me is The Lion King. Actually, let's go over like a bunch that brings back memories. So we got Yoshi's Island. We got Nickelodeon Guts. That's one that brings back tons of memories for me. So this one is not Super Nintendo, but my babysitter had an original Nintendo, and we played Excite Bike a lot on that console. That's really the only one. I mean, we played other games on that, but from my babysitter, that's definitely one that has a bunch of memories for me. The Nintendo that I got from my family reunion, there was a marble game that was just like a whole nother level. Contra was a really good one. Obviously Mario, but those are really the ones that are really really sticking out in my mind. The marble game was super fun, and then there was also this like other game, and I still have yet to find this, so maybe some of you may actually know what game I'm talking about here. It was so there was it was a two-player game. I don't know if this was Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo, because I had friends would bring this Genesis over and I'd bring my Nintendo over, or vice versa. um where it's two players in a ship, and each ship like leaves a trail behind, and basically you have to trap your enemy, and whoever hits the trail like explodes. You can also play it two player, like where you're both on each other's side and you have to like destroy the enemy and like trap them in your trail behind your ship. That was a super fun game. I haven't yet been able to find it yet, and it's none of the like more commonly known shooters like Gradius or Super R Type. It's definitely none of those. I've already tried those. So this is the level I'm talking about, where my mom taught me how to fly. So I might even now I'll definitely put it up on screen as well. So imagine in Europe we had bundles of the Super Nintendo, Super Mario. Oh my goodness! So that's definitely, yeah, Super Mario World All Stars plus Super Mario World has to be one of the best games of all time. That and Super Mario Maker, just because the nostalgia trips with Super Mario Maker. That was definitely one of the best games that I've ever played as well. The fact that this game was released unfinished is still considered one of, if not the best game of all time. I actually did not know that. So I'm immediately playing the special world. All right, so we're gonna go. I don't like this one. So why is Super Mario World so popular? Here we go. This one should be pretty good. So it has so much character. It looks great. It has some of the catchiest tunes in the 2D series. It has so many secrets to unearth. It controls probably the best of any classic 2D Mario game, and it introduced Yoshi. I mean. Yeah, I got to agree, man. It's just it still looks great. It plays great. It's still a very charming game. I know what you mean. It might be because I'm not used to playing games before the Nintendo 64 era, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't think that I've had the past third world. That see the Nintendo 64 is the console that has aged worse for me. Like dude, I remember playing the crap out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, the crap out of a snowboarding game called 1080, out the crap out of Super Mario World or Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, which I still have yet to be able to beat that game. And like I just Banjo Kazooie, I have so many good memories with the Nintendo 64, but every single time that I go back to try to play that console, I just can't do it. I just can't do it, man. It's like the because it was the first console to go into the open world, it's just really hard to like replay those games. Zelda with the flute. I really want you to like let me know some memories that you have of growing up and the games that bring back memories for you and your favorite games and other games that you would like me to cover specifically. So for me, man, it's Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Game Boy Advance. Like those are the consoles for me personally. I'll show you right now. So if we go over here, no. All right, so let's go ahead and go by platform. So I have Nintendo 64 games. This is all I have for Nintendo 64 games. These are really the only ones that I like. So we got Banjo Kazooie ones. So we got Nintendo Entertainment System. I have all those. Nintendo Game Boy Advance, I got all those. Sega Genesis, I got all those. Super Nintendo, and then I just have a few Windows games, which this game right here is super underrated. It's such a, again, nostalgic trip for those of you that grew up in the 90s. It's literally like a cartoon. It's a super fun game. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.